is the story of Ghana, Mali, and Songhai.
Ghana was in the middle of a trade route, so they got extremely wealthy.
Then they fell because of war and loss of resources.
With Ghana out of the way, Mali soon rose to power.
Ghana got most of its wealth from taxing and the gold trade.
Like Ghana, Mali gained so much wealth from the control of trade.
Then a great warrior became the new ruler of Songhai.
He built a powerful army that enabled Songhai to break away from Mali and eventually conquer it.
People rode camels to trade because they were strong and they could survive in the harsh environment of the desert.
They would trade salt and gold.
Salt is more valuable than gold.
They would go through the Atlas Mountains to the Sisamasa, to the Tangezi in the west, into Walta, and finally go back to Ghana.
They would do silent barters because not everyone spoke the same language, and it was quicker and easier and faster.
As Islam spread to West Africa, people got new religious practices like the 5 pillars. They would pray in Arabic, they fasted, worshipped in mosques, went on pilgrimages, and gave alms. They were taught to regard all Muslims as a single community.
Muslims in the Middle East and North Africa converted to Islamic forms of government. Some leaders in West Africa adopted these laws. They began to inherit power from the king's older son. Then they began to practice the idea of local rules.
Timbuktu was a learning center key and was famous for its Islam community. Also, because of Islam, they built universities. Most famous university of Sanakor is made up into several different independent schools. Each was ran by imam or scholar.
People in West Africa came up with the ideas of naming the family members. For instance, mom, dad, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa.
Had also spread the idea of Islam's the 5 pillars and the Muslim laws to the modern world. It also spread the practice of giving power to the oldest son when the ruler died.
Also, in Africa, they speak Arabic, which is also used today in some other cultures.
One of the really important people of Africa was the king of Ghana. Ghana was ruled by a powerful king. The king was the head of the army and he also had the last say in trials. He also led people in religious worship.
This king acquired great wealth because he controlled the gold trade going through Ghana. All gold nuggets were given to the king, and gold dust was given to the civilians to throw on the king.